Greetings, everyone. It is I, the mighty Haysoos. I am back with One Piece, chapter 1137, introducing Shamrock, the Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. Today's chapter cover page is Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 23. Infiltrate the sketchy hideout that was seen in the previous chapter that looked like it was who's hideout. But as we see, Tama and Yamato are peeking through a window, and we see some looking henchmen. They definitely look like the bottom of the barrel NPC mobs that would get swapped, would be washed aside on the floor by any main character. They're one-off characters. But that's about it for the cover page. So let's get into the juicy chapter today. I wonder what's going to happen. Who is Shamrock? Alright, so we start out the chapter at Aurust Castle Elbaf with Luffy's group with Rodo. In 14 years since King Harald's death, no one has dared approach this castle. Or so I thought, but it's clear that someone has broken through that door, and there are no guards standing watch. Oh no, that's not good. So this is a bad sign then. Intruders. But these doors were broken from the inside. Zoro is correct because those people were teleported into the castle. We'll figure it out when we get in there. So Sanji is with everyone else, while Nami, Zoro, and Luffy are with them. Keys. The destruction looks fresh. Rhoda's like, wait, please, wait. This is frightening. Wow, this castle's huge. I can't even see the ceiling. It's way too big. I can't walk across this. Hey, Rhodo, where are the keys? He's just blushing, this asshole. He's just holding everyone up. I'm just a common man. I've never been inside the castle. But we're very lucky to have you with us. Nami, don't put things into his head. Really? Ultra rare Nami? I was just thinking the same thing. Onward. Zoro's just using him as a ride at this point. But Luffy's fine, just walking around. So this is what it's like here. I'm overcome with So this is what it's like here. I'm overcome with both wonder and fear. Is all this destruction from the intruders? No. King Harald passed after a vicious battle with Loki. What you see are the scars of that fight. Oh, there's a bunch of skulls. That's some serious devastation. Loki is a monster, to be sure, but King Harald was also known as the Great Warrior on his own. Destruction was inevitable. He's just surprised. Whoa, it's huge! Wait, what? What is this? It's horrifying. It's like a grave. It's like a giant graveyard. Nami says, yes, naturally there were many soldiers in the castle. Loki slew over 100 stout warriors that day. The only survivors among the castle were Chief Jarl and Loki himself. And it was such a shocking and bloody scene that it was agreed the castle should be sealed and left untouched afterwards. So it is just a great mass graveyard. Perhaps it is now haunted by vengeful spirits. Check it out, you guys! Look how big this skull is! It's even got horns! It's like oars! Oh, it's like a giant... It's like oars. The largest bones belong to the warriors with the blood of the ancient giants, so like oars. There are no longer any purebloods, but some still have traces of it in their history. In fact, King Harald himself was very large and mighty. Ah, just look up. I haven't seen this visage in years. That is a portrait of King Harald, the man who loved peace and attempted to bridge the gap between Elbaf and the rest of the world. The greatest king in history of Elbaf, they say. He looks strong. It's a bald giant with a huge-ass mustache and a beard. Like, holy crap, that mustache is awesome. That scarring on his head is where he ripped out his horns. The mark of an ancient giant. Oh, he has scars on his head. He's bald, so his scars are showing. But he ripped out his horns. The mark of ancient giant blood. To him, ancient giants were a reminder of an era of war. He had horns? That takes some serious guts. It sure does, Zorro. His Majesty's death was a shock to all, but it was the hardest upon the other son of King Harald, Harudin, who had the most cause to hate Loki for his actions. Oh, Harudin's a prince. Wait, really? He and Loki are brothers? Yes, but from different mothers. They're brothers from another mother. Harudin was born to another woman prior to Harald's marriage to the queen. You see, Elbaf did not allow for Harudin's mother to be queen. Ah, a bastard. How come? She was from a different giant nation. Why does that matter? You're all giants. Yeah, Zorro's asking the good questions. We're all giants? Do you humans not wage war over land and resources as well? I mean, that's true. Giants from other areas will tarnish the blood of Elbaf. You have some really bigoted views about other giants and humans. Oh, but you're different. God damn it. Don't suck up to me, scum. Yeah, you're scum. So if Harudin's blood is tarnished, why do you ride with his crew? Here's a flashback of Roto. Because Roto, that nerd, what a creep. Harudin finds his, map or something. Wow, this is amazing. You can draw sea charts? Show me how to do it. You want to be my friend? Huh? A friend? So he became friends with the scum. Unlike me, he is truly an honest, straightforward man. Despite being unable to live in the castle with his father and seeing the way his mother was tormented, he withstood all that pain and said, I want to unify all of giant kind. I'm the man who will be the king of all the giants. All I know is you can do it. Harudin! So he wants to be the king of the giants. I want to help his dream come true. You can be reasonable after all. Kind of boring. Ha ha ha. Hey! So Luffy's just running off ahead. Hey, come check it out. Some giants are knocked out over here. Uh-oh. Some giants are knocked out. As we cut towards Elbaf. We're underworld Elbaf. Ugh. Is it sinking in yet? I told you already I can't move. It doesn't change our question. A member of the common rabble. Receiving a chance to join the ranks of gods is a miracle one can only dream of. And we are offering you the miracle now. Damn, why is she so tall? Like, what is up with her power? The arrow stuff. And what is she stomping on? Some black goop. Was it the dog that she's stepping on? The wolf? And when she stamps on, the arrow comes out of the goop or whatever. And an arrow just shoots towards Loki. Damn it. It's just an arrow attack. Like, what is going on with this power? Ring! Not again. And it doesn't hit him. So, your foot's gonna accelerate to kick my right cheek. Huh. And after I've turned the other way, So it's some accelerating devil fruit? I am so lost on how to describe exactly what's going on, like with these arrows. It's almost like a planning of attack. So after you've turned the other way, you'll give me an uppercut with that fist of yours. Thanks for the heads up. Those arrows are the confirmed path of my very future. Oh, weird. A declaration of unavoidable violence, but it is possible for me to change course. She's just standing on stilts. So I ask you again, Loki, will you join the Holy Knights? Oh, she's riding a course. She's riding through the destination of the arrow. Hell no, moron! As she's skating along the arrow, and does the side kick with the foot like he said, and she does a twirl and gives him a good uppercut like he said, while following the arrow's destination. As his head hangs low. All the animals that were his friends have a bunch of arrows stuck in them, and they're just wheezing. Damn it. You'll regret this. She's just going to do a bunch of other attacks from what the arrows see. Stop! Enough already! Then will you join? Yeah! Yeah! He's just getting pummeled as he's screaming in pain. And we see the mysterious figure that's definitely not Shanks holding a sword. That's enough, Gunko. Oh, it is Shamrock. It's not Shanks. It's not Shanks, son of St. Garland. So St. Garland has two sons. It's been revealed. The clone. The clone's been revealed. It's a twin. It must be a twin. He doesn't have the scar on his eye, and his hair is a lot more neater. Let's change tactics. Contact Mary Joie. I'm sick of all these useless people. I'd hope we'd have settled this much more cleanly. It seems he'd rather die than join us. Is this some religious thing? So we got Commander of the Holy Knights, World Noble, Fig Garland Shamrock, son of Saint Garland. So does that mean Shanks is a world noble? Does that mean he was a world noble? But what's his name? That means Goldie Rogers found Shanks as a boy. When I say that, I mean Goldie Roger found Shanks when he was young, and he was like cast away or something. We don't know Shanks' full backstory, so this is kind of relieving, showing us his past a little bit, or where his family are from. We don't really know what exactly happened to Shanks. But all we can assume is that they were twins. Because this is straight out Shanks looking like that is Shanks without the scar and his shorter hair. And he seems a lot more direct and cruel. So that's Commander of the Holy Knights, Big Garland Shamrock. So his name's Shamrock. Like the lacrosse team Shamrock. And then we have Holy Knight Gunko, arrow woman with the arrow fruit. I was right, it is the arrow fruit. God damn it. And what's up with her like abilities surrounding her fists and legs? The vicious warriors of Elbaf, who conquered the New World long ago, will be brought under the command of the world government once and for all. So that is the arrival of Shamrock. And that is chapter 1137, as we finally have the reveal that it is not Shanks but a twin. I mean, it assumes it's a twin, but it is Shank's brother, or Shank's a clone. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know until Oda says something in the next chapter. Or we haven't seen Shanks and them on the same panel, so yay. Wow, that's 11:37. This is Haysoos signing off. Oh boy, we're gonna see it in the next chapter. Wee hee hee. Boy, I don't know what to say, man. Shanks versus Shanks. Who's gonna win? Is it Shanks or Shamrock? Shamrock. Shamrock Shanks. Shamrock and Shanks. The twins. I really wondered where Oda's going with this. Because the Holy Knights were just introduced, like, I would say, like 200 chapters ago or something like that, if I remember correctly. It was introduced during Kuma's backstory when they were still at Egghead. Yeah. Right, his backstory started when Bonnie clicked his memories. That's when the backstory started, and that's when St. Garland was introduced. Garland. Yep. Alright, this is Haysoos signing off. I'll see you in the next chapter. Hopefully this doesn't confuse Luffy too much. Knowing Luffy, this is going to be like a eye-opening event. That poor kid. He's too dense to realize it isn't Shanks. Alright. See you in the next chapter. Goodbye. That's a 10 out of 10 chapter with We Got History of the Giants. Alright. Goodbye.